operating officer for the Olympic swim trials, and he is going to conduct a tour. If possible, for the most part, he's just going to explain every area, and we'll come back here to finalize questions for the most part so we can keep it moving.
Cool.
Everybody's mic check okay to start?
Yeah, mine's good.
Okay. So we'll give you the skinny before we start. We're actually going to go all aspects of the building. We'll show you behind the scenes of really where the athletes come in, what they do, what spaces they hang out. And we'll go below deck and show you the mechanical aspects of how the pools operate. We'll move over to the warm-up part of the competition pool, get you on deck, show you some of the things. And awesome. We're going to walk around through the mixed zone area, up the ramp, which is the ramp where the athletes come into the pool and onto the warm-up. We'll walk around the warm-up deck and I'll point things out from there. So, okay, the space right here is at the end of the mixed zone. So when a swimmer comes off the pool deck to meet you fine folks and be interviewed, the media stop right here. The athlete continues on. The two tables are where they find their clothes. So the basket carriers take the clothes from the pool deck, run downstairs, put them in sequential order, and when the swimmer finishes their interviews, they come through, pick them up, and we'll carry through up onto the warm-up pool deck. We'll make the circuit, so don't worry about it if you miss it to your left. We'll come up top first.
Yeah, right.
Okay, this is the warm-up pool deck where the majority of the athletes will start and finish their day. It's a 13-lane pool. We have 5 lanes of 25 meters, or short course water as it's referred to, and 8 lanes of 50 meter. You'll notice pace clocks on the side, they're all digital. Directly behind us is the Omega scoreboard, which will show live times from what's going on in the competition pool. So every swimmer can tell exactly what the race before them resulted in. And the very large LED video board behind you as well shows the live footage from what's happening in the swim pool. So anyone in this venue catches every part of the action, whether it be from a time or from a video standpoint. So it's a live feed. This is a very active area, as you can imagine, for the swimmers. Everyone warms up at some stage in here and warms down. It's a 2-meter deep pool. It's maintained at 81 degrees. The competition pool is a 2.5-meter deep pool, and it's maintained at 80 degrees. And we're allowed a half a degree variance, plus or minus, so that's what we try and maintain in that. This pool will be reconfigured, and the nature of the type of pool that it is, a Murtha structure, although it's an L shape today, they're made in individual panels, and we can reconfigure that as we will for the Omaha pool. And instead of 50 meters, it will be 52 meters long, but it'll have 2 1-meter bulkheads, which means that we can adjust little head walls so they can have a 25-yard competition, a 25-meter competition, a 50, 35 for water polo, whatever. So it's going to be perfect. And then the 10 lanes instead of 8 lanes. So it's the depth to be determined, because it's complete variable there. It can be 2 meters, it can be 2.5, whatever the people wish it to be at the end of the day. So it's a very adaptable pool, wonderful pool to start with, and it's being very well received today. So one of the things you may notice is that there's a bit of an illusion. It looks like the pool dips. That's just the pure water. The pool is absolutely flat. The pool is sitting on the convention center floor. There are steel straps underneath that hold the concrete together. And there's plywood so you don't have ripples. And then it's the water and membrane. So it's a perfectly flat pool. Right about here, we're walking on water, believe it or not. In 2008, we provided a few hot tubs for the swimmers to have on the outside of the pool deck. We brought one of them on the deck this time to save location and Also have a large Michael Phelps spa back there for anyone who wanted to get in and train against the current. Behind us are the two filters that run this pool. The two very large blue things are called Defender filters. They're state-of-the-art. The amazing thing about this unit, as you take a look at it, nothing really looks temporary because it's installed as a permanent structure which we then dismantle. When the two pumps are running at full capacity and they're two 40 horsepower motors, we can clean this entire pool in 3 hours. So we're pushing 4,000 gallons a minute through the system. Your traditional Parks and Rec pool would be somewhere in the 24-hour variety to totally clean the water. We want it to be as perfect as we can for the swimmers. It's a redundant system, so if one was not to function, the other one would carry on. The other unique thing about this is it's so state-of-the-art that this can be controlled off-site via the web on a person's computer. So we actually could have the person in Italy controlling all aspects of this filtration. We do not have that. We have people on site 24/7. But it's fully capable of running it. Largest pipe is 14 inches, so it's pushing a lot of water. That's pretty quiet. That's at full capacity right now. So that's awfully quiet for a system like this. It's a Defender filter. They just do a great job. And we have an ultraviolet component to it to kill any bacteria, so water's passing through that light, and then it carried on. That's why you don't really smell too much chlorine at the moment. We are using basically powdered pucks, similar to you'd have in your backyard pool. But we'd probably be using a few more of them than what you go through on a weekly basis. When we found out that we have a few more guests coming to the competition than what we had originally anticipated, only 600 more than last time, we decided to, instead of storing all of the seats that come from the basketball court side of things, we'd actually bring them out and take off-site some of the other items. So we have about 350 additional seats which the athletes can sit down and relax on and watch the video board behind us, which they'll be able to see live. So it's a nice addition for them. We've carpeted the whole area to hopefully make sure there's no slippage of people getting hurt on the concrete. Concrete and water are not a good mix. So we've added another 10,000 square feet of carpet down there. And wrestling mats, which the public school board has donated for us for the event, where the kids stretch out on. They're very popular items. Tomorrow and this afternoon, earlier this morning, this place was just packed. And it will continue to be packed every day. There's room for everybody. They all play by the games, play the rules, and it helps out greatly. The other space in the far corner, which says Coach Hospitality, we feed the coaches 3 meals a day. 250 can sit down in that space at a given time. We have approximately 800 coaches to go along with the 1,800 and change swimmers. About 1,850 is for round number purposes. So it's a very nice setup for them. You'll see 2 gentlemen in that one area, screened off area there. It's the race analysis. This is where the national team athletes will have their races videotaped and broken down, and people will actually give the technique assessment with the coaches inside that space. Okay. We're just going to move over now to the far side. And, so as you can see, that video board, Mark Dodd of Dodd Technologies donated it for us for the use at this event. He did a lot of the decking work and the LED boards you'll see on the pool deck in the competition zone. So his gift to us was this for this event, which is absolutely outstanding. That is a wonderful board that the clarity from any distance is just super, so the kids will enjoy it. Okay, we're going to walk along. On my right-hand side, you're going to see 2 large areas for massage therapy. Many of the teams bring their own therapists. The University of Nebraska Medical Center and one of the local schools are providing massage for swimmers who do not have one with their team. And then the last room is the athletes' lounge. It's kind of a chill-out area where they can do multiple things without having to worry about their swim meet. We'll go down the other side.
Be careful on this.